Well, good morning everybody. It's Crazy Russian 86 here, and welcome back to another freaking video. I've been doing a lot of pull-ups. This time I'm gonna start off with the pull-ups, and then I'm gonna get to something else. So let's start with the pull-ups. Kind of sore, but we'll see like how many I can do right now. But I did them yesterday too. So, anyways, all right, one. Let's say 13. Alright, I mean that's what I normally do, so but like on the 12th and 13th I started really like getting tired and all of that. Oh, this fucking life is crazy, I tell you. Been watching this video of Life was Overrated 96 guy, and he's been talking about he used to have a friend who liked to mooch off of people, and then he said, oh, I can't get a job, but then talking about, you know, like you can, you're just lazy and all of that. Well, there's a lot of bullshit with these jobs, especially these days. You can work hard, people still have problems, can have still problems with you, and there are some stupid people too who think that they're helping but they're firing you, but it's okay, you know, it is what it is. Now I understand people, I still don't agree with them, but when it comes to mooching, I understand that people don't like it, but I don't see anything wrong with it. As long as you get what I want, fuck it, that's all life is all about. And some people say, you know, you're being selfish, you don't care about others, you know, like you don't really think. Nobody's gonna think of you. At the end of the day, I live my life for myself. And I think that it's all about doing whatever works for you. Yes, of course, other people not gonna like you, they may not help you. But that is not necessarily a bad thing, that could be a good thing. You know, because for example, if you know, like a lot of times being by yourself is better, because on the country people wouldn't have to worry about you either. As long as there is something you can do, you good. If not, I mean, I don't know. Fuck it. I guess if you don't, you know, get anywhere in life, whatever, you just fucking exit out. It's like, you know, this pathetic existence. Like I'm in a situation right now, shit is not working out for me. I feel like I need to go somewhere very soon, because here in San Francisco things are not that good, things are fucking weird. I need to get the fuck out soon, but I don't know where to go. I really don't know where to go, but I need to get the fuck out. Just like I got the fuck out of Ohio the same way. Which is, I don't know, which kind of turned out kind of unfortunate, you know. But it is what it is. What else can I say? Outside of that video I watched about mooching. Not that much really. About to go the fuck home. I did my pull-ups. You know, I don't even like to talk to people these days. Like, I just feel like I want to disappear. Like, don't want to deal with nobody, don't want to talk to nobody, dealing with a lot of weird shit. Which before things were better. Sucks. No what else to tell you. Some people asking me, do I really want to go to Israel? Am I gonna go? Well, my family and some friends, they encourage me to go. They are telling me that I will be happier over there, that I need to get a citizenship and all of that, and that I can always return to the States anytime I want. And they're saying that I'll fit in there better. But, and I can go there like anytime. Like if I want to go there like in a week, I can go in a week. They can send me to yeshiva. Or if I don't want to go to yeshiva, I can just buy myself a ticket. If I really want to, I have money for it, but I just don't want to spend my money on it, honestly. I don't really want to go there right now. I mean, there are a lot of people whom I knew from my school, they are there, but I don't particularly want to see them. They have their own lives. I mean, maybe like Lera, that girl, I follow her on Instagram. She's a beautiful woman still looks good. Kind of looks aged up. I mean, she's 35 now, but like, still looking alright. But as far as I know, I don't know if she has a man, but I don't know. I don't really care. It's her personal life. I'm not getting into that. You know, she does her own stuff and other people do their own stuff. So I'm looking at it like, okay, reunion is cool, but at the same time, it's like visiting people whom you went to school almost 20 years ago. As a matter of fact, in 2 years, it's going to be literally 20 years since I graduated from high school. In 2 years. Now it's like 18 years since I graduated high school. It's crazy to think about it. And we didn't have no reunions, no nothing, but I don't really particularly keen on going there. I feel like people have their own lives, they do their own things. And then here I come for like couple weeks and then disappear, or couple months, whatever. I feel like that's even more waste of my time. I feel like I already wasted a lot of my time on fucking stupid bullshit, and things are not getting better. So I feel like it's not worth it for me to going somewhere and wasting other people's time, you know. Wasting time of people who have their own things to do, their own life. You know, we're not like teenagers anymore, where it's like, okay, go to school and then you get drunk and all of that. And, you know, it's like people have jobs and their things, which is cool. But then, you know, they probably want to hang out with people like, you know, with whom they have something in common. For me personally, I don't care about like people as much as I care about like doing my own thing. Because I feel like that's more important, like, you know, be doing me, taking care of my stuff, do whatever makes me feel good and whatnot. Because it's like going to other people's lives like that. I mean, unless, you know, these are the people whom you connected before, you have something in common, you know, it's like more recently maybe, you know, who were in your life recently, like it's one thing. But like reconnecting with people whom you didn't see like for what, 18 years? Well, no, with Lera it was more like, because I saw her in maybe 2007, 2009, I seen her last time. Okay, maybe like 15, 13 years. Still, you know, it's like, it just, I mean, it's not a bad thing necessarily, but I feel like there's no point. And not to mention, it may not even happen, you know? Or it may happen randomly, because and I don't really like care about seeing these people. I don't see the point in it. I feel like it's a waste of my time. And then some people say, oh, you're just shy person, you need to go be around people. Then again, it's not just about being around people, it's all about like having mutual interest, you know, things like that. And I mean, yeah, we can have a good time, I guess, because like, you know, we knew each other back in the day, but then it's like, I don't know, I have unfinished business here, and I really want to get my shit together, you know, not just like be running around meeting random people and people flashing in front of my eyes, like, you know, and then reconnecting with people whom I didn't see for like 15 years, who have their own lives, like, you know. Even though I'm not against meeting these people, it would be good maybe, but it's like, that's not where my mind is right now. Even though I don't want to be nowhere in San Francisco because of some stupid people, like, I just want to like, don't deal with nobody because I don't deal with the bullshit. And I talked to my friend yesterday, he feels the same way. He like went to that synagogue where the rabbi can buy me a ticket to Israel, and he's like, yeah, I went there, I feel the same way, like, fuck this place, you know? The stupidest place. where they were trying, to teach me or do something with me which, doesn't work. Speaking of multiculturalism, Mohammed Canelo Abdullah, that fucking idiot, was calling me a bigot. Well, and he say, oh, you're just autistic, that's why you can't get it with people, you just need to learn. First of all, if that's the case, okay, why is it disability? It means the person cannot do it, so you can't teach him. And what can you teach? Also, who told you that if you're going to teach the person, it's not going to be the same thing? Because, like you can teach person, for example, how to wash dishes, but you cannot teach the person to do it fast if the person doesn't have it in him, You can teach the person, do anything. Load boxes, for example, too. You can teach that the person. But some people is gonna learn fast, some people will learn not that fast. And there are some people who will be faster at the job, some people will be slower, some people will build good walls, some people will build bad walls. There is a lot of variables. So it's like, who told you if you're gonna teach somebody something, when the person is gonna learn the stuff, you're gonna actually be satisfied with their performance, necessarily. So it's like, yeah, you can teach people things, but, people are people. If you teach them, it doesn't mean that they're gonna do the stuff the way you want them to. And if they can't, it doesn't mean they don't understand it. Maybe they just cannot be the way you want them to be, just not working out. Which is unfortunate, because I'm like the same way. I want, things to get my way all the time too, but it doesn't quite work that way. Because of human factor. And some people say, oh, it's a beauty of our lives. And I'm like, nah, I don't necessarily agree, because it's difficult to live like that. But it is what it is. Sometimes you just have to deal with it. Because in the end of the day, you cannot change or do anything with anybody. The only person you can really control is yourself. That's it. You can only control yourself. And you can try to do something with people, but a lot of times nothing can be done. Sometimes people are not compatible, and realizing that, that's not being a bigot. So when you talk about diversity is our strength, and you say, oh, you can't fit in because there's something wrong with you. Well, so by that you're saying that, oh, everybody fit in everywhere. Oh, but other people have friends and you cannot have friends. Well, so what? Sometimes I'm better off alone. Some people are like that. As a matter of fact, right now I have even less friends than I used to. Before, I used to have better social life anyway, even though it was not that good, because I was not capable of having better social life because of the way I am. Now it's only worse, not better. Now it's only worse. I don't want to deal with people because of the way they act, the way they treat me, the way they talk. A lot of people feel the same way. I was trying to join martial arts class. The guy started talking to me, and he already knows what's wrong with me, what not. And he started talking to me, and he's like, nah, I don't know. I want this guy in our class. Oh, diversity is our strength. Nah. And I've seen that happening not just to me, but to everybody. And right now, what happens? People say, oh, you need help, you don't understand. Only creates more problems for other people. I work the same way, but then people start thinking, no, I need help, I'm gonna get hurt if I'm gonna be by myself. And that's not the case, so people start worrying about me. I don't really need help, and I work exactly the same way, I'm not working any faster. Only creates more problems for other people, for no reason. Irritates me too. Or people think, oh, we need to care what's wrong with this guy. People try caring, putting boxes on the wrong side of the belt. Makes more work for me, I put them on the right side again. People asking me stupid questions, I get angry. You know, like, this is a lot of unnecessary shit and nobody wants to deal with it. And people say, oh, I want you to be included. And by telling people what's wrong with you, you know, I want to include you with people. When people see what kind of person I am, they all want to run away. And I want to fuck people up for fucking with me, you know. And I have to not to talk to people because I don't want to get fired from everywhere I go. And people just saying, oh, we need to help this guy, you want this guy to work with people. And I'm like, nah, it's too much. It only creates more problem for other people too. And other things happening weird. You know? No life. No nothing. Don't talk to nobody. I talk with that Michael guy. He tells me to shut up all the time. So I don't want to deal with him because of that. I'm going to work, not talking to nobody, trying to ignore people. Yep, not really working out for me. Before my life was better. I just go to work and do my best, that's it, and I act how I want. Oh, people not gonna like you because you're arrogant or whatnot. I don't give a fuck. I only get angry at people when they tell me that. Just like Lydia, I cannot get over it. And she's like, oh, no, I never said this. It's how you interpreted this and that. Well, she's not in my life anymore. And that's a shame because I feel like things could be better. But it's fucked up. Like, I literally far away from everybody, just like near to my relatives. And I don't really particularly want to be near them. They don't want to deal with me either. And I don't want to deal with them. And before summer cheesy, I just like do my own thing, that's all. And nobody cares. I was actually was happy and I had more friends and my life was way better than it is now. I had my freedom, I was working hard, doing the best I can. Now it's only fucking worse. You see how this diversity inclusion does not work. Because you see, the idea is, in order for it to work, you need to be certain way and act certain way. And that way is not acceptable for me because I'm not built for it. I cannot be the way people want me to be. So, for me, being alone is better, you know, like it's more freedom. Because why should I be friends with people who are not compatible with me? And it goes for other people too, you know. Same thing with Lydia, who couldn't find a man for a while. You know, always been into this 2-3 months relationships. You know, I talked to Alima, she had been telling me that the way you are, if I wouldn't be in your life, you would be in a similar situation. And my relationship is not ideal. And it goes for other people too. Even like the Player Supreme show, I used to watch his video a long time ago. He's a black guy, dating coach. He was in a relationship with this Jovina girl. She's Hispanic woman. They like at the time were like both 50 years old. And in one of the videos he said, you know what? Yeah, it's cool and all of that. I'm dating like outside of my race. But he's been saying that, you know, if I was with a black woman, she would understand me better, because she, Hispanic woman, she can't understand my struggle. She can't understand me as well as a black woman would. The same here too, you know. Even though I'm weird, my people could understand me better than people who are like from different background, even though there's something wrong with me and they may also think that way, but they can still understand me better than other people would. So see how it is. Only people from similar background, similar place, similar experience can understand each other. And when, you know, these people try multicultural dating or relationship or work with different people from different backgrounds, they have problems too. You know, they have problems too. Working with other people, relationship problems, other problems. You talking about diversity is our strength. Yeah, right. Or you're telling me, oh, people should shut me down because there's something wrong with me. You see the result of it. I work the same way, I do things still the same way, nothing changes. People cannot see whatever is wrong with me. I'm just like all by myself, not talking to nobody. When the goal was to make me friends with people by teaching me how to act. Shit, a lot of times I was just cussing people out because I don't like, you know, what they have to tell me, and they are making me angry, so I want them to shut the fuck up. That's the thing. So it's like, really people make me feel miserable because we just not compatible with each other. And by you telling me, oh, if you wouldn't be autistic, then maybe you would be able to better connect to people. Nah. There are normal people too who cannot connect to people either. Or you can't connect with anybody. So what? Sure, it's hard. How many people live similar life I used to live? Not that many. So of course there are a lot of people I cannot connect. Some people I can connect more, some less, but overall, due to my personality, my experience and things like that, it's not gonna be expected for me to really connect with other people easily. So that's why, like, for me, it's just not that important. For me, it's more important to work. That's like number one. Just get the fucking money. Not to like work with people, talk to people. That shit is not that important to me. Even though people trying to push it down my throat, but I'm seeing it's not working out. It's only making my life worse. It's not making me less weird. It only creates more problems for me and other people. I'm already seeing that. It only makes me more lonely. Because now even the people I really want to talk to, I understand I can't really even talk to them. So. And before I was just like, what, awkward and weird. Okay, well. People just got used to me, and some people just close their eyes on my weirdness. They learn not to care. And yeah, majority people didn't want nothing to do with me, but so it is now too. The same thing. Only before I felt more powerful because people were working out on me. Now I have to be the one working out on people to keep the job. So it's like, if anything, things are really worse for me right now. And I don't want to talk to nobody because people acting stupid and just like Habibul, when I'm being myself, he told me not to scream, not to talk, not to do this, not to that. Nah. Do you think I want to deal with people like that? Hell fucking no. Because I don't care about being corrected. I don't like it. I want to do what I want and I don't give a fuck. I just want to like go to work and not to be bothered. You know? And if I cannot do that, I don't even know what I will be doing. I cannot live like this. Alright guys, peace.